Hola, me llamo Manuela, tengo 10 años, vivo en el Alfalfal, en la cordillera de los Andes, Chile.
Hello, my name's Manuela. I'm 10 and I live in El Alfalfal in the Andes mountain range in Chile. We speak Spanish here, or rather Castellano, as we call it in my country. The Andes mountain range is one of the biggest mountain ranges in the world. It's 8,900 kilometers long and 241 kilometers wide. The average altitude is 3,660 meters. The range takes up 80% of the whole country. Today, I'm going to go visit my grandmother who lives in the capital, Santiago. Then we'll go and join my family on the Pacific coast. But first, I've got quite a few people to see in my own village. This is my country's flag, blue, white, and red with a star. Pretty, isn't it? This lady is a friend of my parents. She sells very pretty copper objects in her shop.
¿Estás lista para irte a ver a tu familia?
Sí.
Yo te tengo un recuerdito que tienes que mandar.
Chile is the world leader in copper production, which makes up 50% of our yearly exports. Chilean copper is sold all over the world. In Asia, Europe, and in North America. Copper sales are worth almost $3.5 billion per year. Pretty incredible,
Acá
huh?
tienes otro.
What pretty jewelry. And that's not the only thing you can do with copper. It's also used to conduct heat or electricity. Chileans are very friendly people, and in my village everyone knows each other. In this house, there's another present for me. It's something you can eat. It's a traditional Chilean dessert called humitas. It's a corn puree wrapped in a corn leaf and then steamed. Humitas are mostly eaten during the summer. They're delicious, and where I come from, everybody loves them. Time's getting on, and I should be getting ready to go to Santiago. My grandmother's waiting for me. I have a date with her on the top of the highest hill in Santiago, San Cristobal. I have to take a cable car to get to the top. My mom gave me some money to buy my ticket. I pay in pesos. That's our currency. It's been our money since 1975. You have a wonderful view of Santiago from up here. It's a big city. 6 million people live here. Well, that's a lot, because there are only 15 million in Chile, because of the mountains, which are almost deserted. Santiago is 2 hours' drive from the sea. And from the other side, it's 1 hour from the mountains. You can ski in the Andes summer and winter. There's snow all year round. There's my grandmother. I'm so happy to see her again. This is a statue of the Virgin Mary, Jesus' mother. In Chile, 80% of the population is Catholic. Religion's very important for us. I make the sign of the cross as I stand before her. My grandmother promised to show me the city, so let's go. Here we are at the center of town, in front of the palace of the government. Today, Chile is a presidential democracy. But from 1973 to 1990, our country lived through the dictatorship of General Pinochet. Those were very difficult years for Chile. In Chile, we have a tradition. We throw a coin in the fountain to bring us good luck traveling. Today, I have a long way to go, so I might as well give it a try. Chile has a national emblem. You can see it on almost all our monuments and national buildings. There it is. On top it says, by reason or by force. We're now in one of the town's main streets. It's called Paseo Huérfanos, which means the Street of the Orphans. It's called that because a long time ago, some of the houses in this street took in children who'd lost their parents. Policemen often patrol the streets on horseback. I think that's funny. Look, traveling street musicians. In Chile, music is very important. A lot of groups play in the streets so everyone can enjoy their talent. The guitar is the most popular instrument. We're arriving at the Plaza de Armas. This square is the most popular in all Chile. This is a palm tree. It's a common tree in Chile. We've had palm trees on our lands for more than 1,000 years. The man on this statue is Pedro de Valdivia, a famous Spanish soldier. He founded this town on February 12, 1541. It was here on the Plaza de Armas that the town was officially baptized. In Chile, there's also a symbolic animal which represents strength and power. It's the condor. This bird, a member of the raptor family, lives in the Andes Mountains. It's very hard to spot a condor. We have to go because our family's waiting for us at the seaside. As I don't really know what route we'll be taking, my grandmother shows me on a map of Chile. Chile is a South American country. It's surrounded by Peru to the north, Bolivia to the northeast, and Argentina to the east. Its west coast is on the Pacific Ocean. That's where we're going to join the rest of the family. We're going to travel cross-country to get to our destination. My grandmother shows me the route. In Chile, the farther south you live, the colder it is, because the Antarctic Circle is in the south. And as my country is in the southern hemisphere, all the seasons are the other way around. It's summer in February and winter in August. At last, we're leaving the city. My grandmother has decided to take a break. She wants to show me a certain vine. Chile has been producing wine for a long time. The first vines were planted in 1551. Today, wine producing's become a very important part of the country's economy. Chile is the 10th wine exporter in the world. My grandmother's decided to buy a bottle. That'll please my aunt and uncle. But wine is only for grown-ups. At last, we can see the ocean. Oh, we're at the village. There's my little cousin. I'm so happy to see him again. This village is near a city called Valparaiso. Fishing is the main activity here. That's why there's so many boats. Fishing is more important in Chile than in any other South American country. Oh, the water is really cold in these parts. Ah, we've arrived. There are my aunt and uncle.
¿Cómo está usted? Con un asado muy rico, con humita.
My aunt really likes the copper bracelet we've bought for her. The family is very important in my country, and it's a great pleasure for us to get together for a meal.
¿Y qué
Acá en la mesa
trajo?
ponga. ¿Qué trae? A ver, póngalo en la mesa.
A ver.
Sorpresa. ¿Qué viene por aquí?
The humitas that we brought will make a good dessert.
Ya me gusta, pero la encuentro como fome.
No me encontré los ángeles negros.
They're easy to open up. Then we can taste the corn puree, which just melts in the mouth.
Aquí tiene que estar tú.
No, que aquí me dijo la Carolina que tenía que
A ver, pregúntale. ¿Está viendo que está?
My cousins love them too.
Ay, las Benetton también.
It's almost time to go to bed. But not until we've danced the cueca with all the other children. The cueca is the national dance of Chile, but it's also a symbolic song for freedom. It's an important tradition and a very moving moment for the whole family.